That's all right.
How are you, Philip? You good?
All right, Phil.
Yeah, I'm good. Listen, right, what I think, right, you're talking about, standards, right? You think how many clubs have got to the latter stages now, right? The Europa League and the other JAG League, the other Europa one, the Conference one.
Yeah.
How many clubs were in sort of like the last 16 British club, English clubs within the last 16? So that's a standard if you compare it right through Europe. You know what I mean? So, all this the league's not that good. Well, just look where it's. Somebody told me, right?
I bet Chelsea are playing in the Conference League, mate.
Listen up, right? Just say Arsenal don't qualify. Just say Arsenal finish outside top 5. That means 6 clubs would go through to the Champions League. That's if they win it. Just say they don't finish second and they finish 5th or 6th. That means 6 English teams would go through to the Champions League. Now, you're rocking with the standards. That's showing how big a standard the Premier League is.
Yeah, but that's a different argument. You're arguing with Europe now, right?
Well, no, I'm arguing a bar standard, right?
Yeah, but are you talking about you using Manchester United and Spurs as your example?
I know. Listen, I'm laughing myself, right? Oh. But even just look at the standard it is now. Just because all of the money teams, and I tell you, a team who have bought well. I thought Newcastle have bought well. If you look in the last 4 years, I know they spent a few quid, right? But they have bought well. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Considering, but it's not Liverpool's fault that they just pulled away from anyone. Well, a lad just came down there and said, to be no title chase or whatever like that. Well, it's not Liverpool's. That's not Liverpool's fault. Their job is just to win games, draw games, and not lose games. The opposite thing is not losing games.
But we agree with you.
We agree.
We're agreeing with that. It's not your fault. It's I've said this, and I'm going to continue to use this phrase. You've embarrassed the rest of the Premier League.
You come out with some garbage, you lad.
Yeah, 100% right there, mate. 100%.
You know what, lad? You're turning into the Abbott and Costello of commentary. Honest to God, right?
Compliments. By the way, Abbott Costello.
Who's that?
I had a good comedy at those two, mate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's a little compliment, Phil.
Now, you're talking about standards. You know what I mean? You should be more constructive on what you're saying. And as the first chance you get, it's like you just try and shoot Liverpool.
Phil, you're taking it personal. No, don't.
I thought more of you, lads.
No, right? Phil, I can't take it's got nothing to do with me how you take what I'm saying, right? I have congratulated Liverpool, and it's not your fault. You've embarrassed the rest.
Biting your lip and your little,
No. Phil, I'm not, mate.
He's patronising you, mate.
No, I'm not. I'm not, Phil.
He's called you boring all season.
No, I said you're a bit dull. I do. I think you're dull. I've said that for months. I'm not.
I'd rather win dull than get beat or draw.
No.
Kamikaze.
Yeah, I know, Phil. But what I'm saying is, it's not your fault. You're the best side in the country. You deserve to win the title.
By a country mile.
Say again?
By a country mile.
Yeah. By a country mile, by the way, at a cakewalk. All right?
Oh, well, after.
Yeah, it is. It's true. Yeah. And you shouldn't care, and I don't know why you would care. My concern, and what I'm saying is, the rest of the league have allowed this to happen, and there's been no one's got to do something about it. No one. Liverpool have just gone about their business. No one's put up a fight, and that's not Liverpool's fault, by the way. No. But the fact that you're using...
Okay, let's turn it back onto Europe then. So you tried to say Europe haven't even put up a fight with all the English teams, right?
You're telling me... Sorry, Phil, that's where your argument falls down, mate. You're using Spurs, the worst Spurs side in Premier League history. The worst Spurs side in Manchester United's history. The two worst sides in the... Hold on, I've not finished, Phil. Let me finish. You're using the example of Manchester United and Spurs. It's their worst effort in Premier League history.
And Chelsea.
Well, Chelsea's... It ain't our worst.
No.
But we're in the worst competition.
You're in the worst competition. You expect Chelsea to win that. Do you know what I mean?
It's not our worst. We've done worse than this.
They finished in that position. They got to play in that competition. They should walk it. But listen, Phil, thank you for your call, mate. I appreciate it. Let's go. Yeah, good man. Great call. Let's go to Mike. He's a Liverpool fan. Mike?
Right, Mike.
Hello, lads. How are we?
I'm good, Mikey. How are you?
All right, Mike.
Yeah, on top of the world, boys. On
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's been a big weekend for Liverpool fans, that's for sure.
Congratulations.
No, thank you. But look, the reason I've called, because there was a little bit of a different debate. So I rang up about 2 years ago, and if you remember the call, Cundy said that Virgil van Dijk couldn't lace Sol Campbell's boots.
No,
right?
I didn't say Sol Campbell. You've got that wrong, because I never say that. Never Sol Campbell.
Mate, I can pull up the article.
No. I tell you what. I tell you what it is. It's Rio Ferdinand.
No, you said Sol Campbell. I can guarantee you, right? And the reason I called, because after the season he's had and what he's just achieved...
No, I'm going to stick to Rio Ferdinand.
I want an on-air apology.
No,
I
never said Sol Campbell. You're making things... Rio Ferdinand, John Terry. Stuck to those two.
No, I guarantee you said Sol Campbell. But either way, you disrespected Mr. Van Dijk.
No, I didn't.
And I think he deserves...
No, Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand's a better centre-half than Van Dijk, and so is John Terry.
And you're still sticking by that after this season?
Yeah, 100%.
Come on, Cundy.
100%.
Come on. And also, by the way, you're talking about boring teams. Did you watch you boys under Mourinho? And you're talking about Liverpool being a boring team.
You see, the thing is, that was a bit of a myth. We scored the most goals ever in Premier League history, right? And actually, that's the first season he was here. It's a myth. You look at the second time he was here, I agree. Not the first time.
Yeah, it was different. It was different the second time.
And they won back-to-back Premier Leagues, by the way.
You conceded 15 goals.
You conceded 15.
Arne Slot might do that now.
Well, if he does,
yeah, fair play to
Liverpool ain't a great team. If you do, then you can consider yourself.
You can't say they're not a great team.
They're not a great team. This Liverpool side.
What do you mean? Come on.
No, they're not great.
Listen.
No.
What do you mean? Well, don't put your arms up at me.
No.
Don't put your arms up at me.
This is a great Premier League team.
They've won the league.
They're a good team.
No, come on. Jace.
No, they're a good team.
No, I get it, but come on. They're a great side.
No, they're not.
I've
said that, Jay.
Come on, mate. They've got Alisson in goal. They've got Van Dijk. They've had Trent. Come on. The midfield three have been brilliant. Salah's been outrageously good.
I've said they're a good team, but they're a bit dull. I now can't call them great, can I?
Well, okay.
I can't. That'd be. Hypocrite.
I know, mate, but I can understand you saying they can be a bit meh. The Premier League. You said the Premier League's been meh.
Yeah.
Like that. I get that, and I agree with you.
Yep.
You can't say this Liverpool side's not a great side.
It's not a great Liverpool team, mate. It's not. I'm happy to sit here and say it, and I'll take it. They're not. This is not a great Premier League winning team. It's not.
Oh, you can say that about Leicester.
Right? I can say that about Leicester. It's fine.
You know, you could. But I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say that. I just did. Come on, mate. They've destroyed some. They destroyed Tottenham yesterday. Don't look at me because it's Tottenham, but they have.
What do you want me to say?
No, but they have put teams to the sword this season.
They have, and because the rest of the league
just because they've been resilient and they've been efficient when they've had to be. They haven't had to be great because everyone's been rubbish.
Oh, they haven't had to be great now.
No, but in certain games, they've been resilient and they've been efficient.
Yep.
But I think this is a great side.
It's not. It's not a great side. They saw they against PSG, mate.
It's one game, Jace.
2 games, by the way. It's 2 games, back to back. Come on. This is a good Liverpool side. Well done, congratulations. This is not the benchmark of the Premier League. It's simply... This is not even the best Liverpool side that finished second under Klopp. They were a better team.
But we never know if that's... We don't know. They might play against this Liverpool side and get beat.
Well, Salah was 3 or 4 years younger. Yeah, okay. So was Alisson. So was Van Dijk.
But they might play against that team. And if you put them... I get it, rock and roll football and all that is exciting.
Give me that...
Arne Slot could turn up and pull their pants down.
Arsenal fans, who would win in a game? The way Slot plays with this Liverpool team.
Mate, I don't know,
and they're 3 years older, right?
I don't know, mate.
Or the team that Klopp had that finished second, that took City the whole way. They went toe to toe.
It's even more of a bit of a... Can't you say it's even a bit more of a masterclass then that he's got players who are 3 years older from that rock and roll 11 that you go on about?
I know, but
3 years older and they've walked the league in his first season.
What does it tell you?
Well, it tells you the Premier League's not great, but you can't get away from the fact it's still a great side.
No, it's not a great side, mate. It's not great. It's not great. The Liverpool side that finished second under Klopp. I'm telling you. No, it's how I see it.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.